So, hello. Maybe it
Hi.
works. I don't know. But anyway, she's Carina, and she stayed with me for the last week. I don't know.
Week, yeah.
And where did you come from, Carina, before you arrived here?
Before I arrived here, I was in Serbia for 4 weeks. And I came from Belgrade to Timisoara and then here.
Mm-hmm. And how did you also visited Sibiu?
I did, yes, that's true, right? So many experiences in the last couple of months that it gets a bit confused sometimes. But anyway, yes, I also went to Sibiu for a couple of days. Stayed at a hostel there, Pangea Hostel, in the center of town, which
Mm-hmm.
I can only recommend. It was very nice.
I know
And
you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know it. I stayed there for many times. And how did you decide to use WorkAway?
I decided to use WorkAway and really found WorkAway only about 3 months ago or something like that, actually. Before I had heard about it many times, but never looked at the platform, never was curious about exploring it. I found other ways, had a lot of other choices for volunteerism and exchanges and the stuff that I like to do. Found these places in different ways. But yeah, anyway, 3 months ago I was in Greece and I was wondering how to travel Eastern Europe with a very small budget and also at the same time supporting projects that I like to support and um, find places where people build with natural materials, grow organic food, start communities, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so that's how I looked at Workaway. Something clicked. I felt that was the platform I needed to use for this trip, and everything slowly but surely fell into place within a couple of weeks, and now I'm here.
So this was this building with natural materials and permaculture and stuff like that were your main
My main things,
attraction.
yes, yes, yes.
This is how you chose the places.
Not exactly, no. Those are the places that came up. I also like working with animals, for example, but I didn't really find places in the areas that I was looking, the countries that I was looking at, in the areas that I was looking at, um, with animals that really spoke to me. I'm one of these people who just go by, I see something and it feels right, and then I go for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and stop searching. Like I don't necessarily even look through everything. I'm sure there are places with regard to animals that are really great in Romania or Serbia, but I found other places that talk to me more, and so that's where I went
How did you found the experience and the hosts that on
this day.
this travel this how do you call it? Your
My
you in
travels,
these adventures of yours.
like during the last couple of months to Eastern
Hmm.
Europe, I really liked it. This is my third workaway exchange now. I have one more in Bulgaria, and I guess I'm not planning to use workaway a lot more afterwards. But anyway, not because I don't like it, just for other reasons. Um, and yeah, it's been a great experience. Interesting, intense, because I keep uh, finding myself in new communities, new situations, having to adapt, be flexible, see how it all fits in with my own projects. So there's definitely a lot to consider there. But it's been a great experience, and I feel like I really got a bit of a feeling for the countries. And some, and Serbia, for example, I stayed a lot longer than in Kosovo, the other country I went to with WorkAway or through WorkAway, and Romania. But still, I feel like I got a feeling for all of these countries because I was with people who either live there or are local or both, and it's just a completely different experience from staying at a hostel or hotel. First, when I left Greece, I actually went to Albania and I stayed in a hostel for 1 week, which was great. There were lovely people there, but they were all volunteers, fellow travelers, and then you don't have any local knowledge, at least at the accommodation. And yeah, so anyway, I really enjoyed staying with local people and being around local people, meeting more local people through the people that I'm staying with, and there's always cultural exchange going on. It's much more than just a work exchange that appears on their website. It's a much deeper experience, I feel, or at least if one wants it to be a deeper experience. So yeah, it's been good.
What did you discover in Romania?
Well, we are in Transylvania, so it's interesting because I feel like this is like a connection where I get to experience Hungarian villages in some way, and also aspects of Romania, especially because I've seen some of the Hungarian villages around here, but I'm staying with a person from Romania, so I feel like I'm getting to see and to experience a little bit of both worlds. And you have been sharing quite a lot about Romania, which is really nice. I appreciate it. And yeah, what did you say? How was it? How
What
did
did you
I
discover?
what did I discover? Um,
What was something that you didn't expect? Let's call it that. Besides
something
my
that
dogs.
yeah, the dogs are amazing. Yeah, I learned a few things that I didn't know, like the gender role stuff that still seems to be going on quite strongly here in Romania, for example. That's something that pops to mind right away. The amazing nature here is something I sort of knew about before, but it's definitely one of the absolutely stunning experiences I will take away from this, because this place here is surrounded by forest and hills, and I'm very much a nature person. Plus the animals around here, like the dogs and the cats. And we saw a bear, we saw a deer, and just from walks around this place here, like 3, 5, 6 kilometer walks, nothing huge. And
We did more than that.
yes, altogether we did, but I don't think we went much further away from this place than like 6 kilometer or
No,
something.
no, not more than 6
It's
kilometers
yeah.
distance away. Yes, correctly.
So yeah, it's been amazing. And then also the something else that fascinates me that I had found out about actually probably about 2 years ago, but I forgot about it and I did not remember that it was in Romania. It's these growing stones. Those really fascinate me. The stones that somehow
Can you tell us what are their name?
in Romanian, I guess they are called tovans. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And yeah, apparently they have some sort of a core in the middle, and then layers of sandy sediment around them. Apparently some of them have rings like trees,
Yes,
and you
they
cut
do.
them open and you can see how old they are. So
Don't cut them, please.
no, exactly, I don't want to do that, so I didn't get to see the rings, but I read it in quite a few articles about them. And yeah, it's just fascinating to me to find stuff like that. And yeah, the clay, working with the clay, I see there are different types of clay around here, and yeah, it's a really fascinating landscape.
What will you take with you from Romania?
Absolutely, the nature. That's the main thing I will take away. I mean, the building with clay also from your place specifically, but I don't have the feeling this is so much of a feature in Romania. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like for example in Albania and in Greece, I have seen a lot of older buildings that are all over the place still, and that are made from clay and a mix of straw, clay, and sand. And also more people, I guess, that are building with this material now. I don't have the sense that this is the case so much here in Romania, but
Not so much building with natural materials, but nature, yes, it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
We have a lot of it, and hopefully we'll still live on, even though we try a lot to just destroy it as everybody else, because it's, I don't know.
Kibaki away.
But maybe I should buy this entire forest, and this way I can keep it from from unwelcoming hands that think that only by cutting trees you can keep a forest healthy. Yes, correct. Thank you, Carina.
Thank you too. Thank you for the experience.
Thank you also.